So in review, phase 1 is a 2-week phase, so you cut carbs out of your diet and instead you replace those with proteins and low-fat foods, which are dairy products and things of that sort. Phase 2, you add the carbs back into your diet that you took out from phase 1, and this can last in a limited amount of time until you feel you have reached your desired weight. So phase 3 is known as a maintenance phase. And the maintenance is not necessarily talking about like repair or like cleaning. It's talking about providing a healthy way to eat. So you basically follow the first 2 stages of the South Beach diet, and then you can also add other foods in as well. So other food categories are added. And basically you maintain desired weight. One neat thing about the South Beach diet is that you don't necessarily have to describe it as a diet because it is not a one-time thing. It can be a continual diet that you actually follow on a daily basis. So the South Beach diet in particular has begun to be recommended for adolescents who are looking to lose weight. So a recent survey suggests that our youth are not necessarily eating more, rather they're eating more foods that are carbs or foods that are in high fat content. So foods that are carbs or high fat content and adolescents, this is the main reason for adolescents and their obesity levels, is because they are eating more carbs and high fat content than proteins and other food categories. The article that I used in my paper, I pulled a quote from Ms. Weston. She wrote an article entitled "South Beach Diet Recommended for Adolescents." We know now that low-fat diets are not just effective in causing weight loss and obesity. She said, and I quote, "Our kids are actually consuming more carbohydrates than they were before, and this is partly due to a focus we had a decade ago on a low-fat diet. But it is also just related to what is out there for our kids to eat." So this could deal with school lunches, the fact that schools are not providing healthy foods for school lunches. It could also deal with the fact that parents are not always home, so therefore their kids go to the easiest things to eat, which are snacks, which are high in carbs or high in fat. The survey also suggests that eating foods with a low glycemic level, which again is low in sugar, are digested slowly, so therefore that prevents delaying hunger and prevents one from overeating. So foods that have high sugar in them and increase your glycemic level, which can ultimately increase your blood pressure and cause you to eat more, are advised against. So the glycemic index is a way of referring to the body's physiologic response to a particular food, specifically how the food affects blood glucose levels, which is your sugar level.